Dion, your host.
I am your co-host, Jean.
You are now on blast. If we are now on blast, then you are now on blast too. Anyway, let's make a toast to you and the camera guy being late as fuck.
Should we toast to that?
Yes.
And you being
Say it. I don't care.
mildly
Is
patient?
the camera guy playing with his cell phone already? Because I like to put him on blast, baby.
Oh, I'm glad you went on ahead and said cell phone.
Yeah, give me the phone.
Because I almost thought,
Because I don't have time. I don't have time for the bullshit today. So, today's show. Could you tilt the light up a little more? Because it's bugging the Queen's house. There you go. Yeah. Today's show. Remember, it's that camera. It's not Facebook.
Oh, I'm looking at the camera.
I'm just making sure. Yeah. Right now, you guys, I have to say, because you know I like to keep it 100. Because of this dress, I had to put on a girdle. Woo!
I do it all the time. So
I ain't done a girdle since I was dating the wrong guy. Gained 42 pounds.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all.
I do. I
mean,
do.
A little help sometimes. Hey, sometimes it helps.
Well, I think it's the dress.
Yeah, maybe. Because you're not necessarily in trouble at all, so I wouldn't be. It's nothing to really be embarrassed
Well,
about.
I'm just saying.
I generally put on a one with my dresses so that I look a little bit more pulled together. Catch what they call it, grab.
Well, you're looking good these days.
So are you. You look great. That dress is the bomb on you. Your hair is nice. You always have, what they call that perfect makeup. What they call that? Beat.
It's that. Give me that. Give me that. This is the new makeup by that black lady I was telling you about. Juvia's.
Oh.
Juvia's Place is the name of this makeup.
Okay.
And this is the foundation stick.
Oh.
And they're selling at Ulta.
Nice.
So the thing is,
That's good to
the
know.
foundation makeup, because I get lighter in the winter,
Yes.
the sticks is what's good for me versus that tube of foundation. That tube of foundation, it was like two in between. It made me bricky red, bricky brown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So I have like yellow tones, olive tones, or whatever.
That looks very natural what you're wearing right now.
That's what I'm saying. And it has shea butter in it. It has some other oils that keep the oil down.
Okay.
Okay. And the name of this one is Benin.
So they have different shades.
And they're according to a tribe. She named them after tribes, bitch.
Wow.
Yes. So go get some. And we ain't being sponsored by these chicks, but soon enough.
I will be checking it out.
Yeah, you better. Ulta Beauty sells it.
Nice.
So, and then this one was $17, $17.90 or something like that.
Well,
So go to Ulta. I don't know where I got the girdle. It's been so long ago. Is it good, camera boy? Is it good? All right, he gave me that thumbs up. All right.
Okay.
So, you got anything new going on? Other than your veganism?
Well, just a little bit what am I going to say? Pinched because 2 days ago on the 7th was my second grandson's birthday. So
Oh.
he's 6.
Well, why are you pinched?
Because I haven't been able to see him.
Oh, okay. Okay. You could do FaceTime.
I will try. I don't
Didn't
get
think of that, huh?
No, I don't get to talk to them on the phone. That's why I'm a little bit pinched. Yeah. So I have to send them an email and hope to get some kind of response.
Why she won't do the FaceTime? Have you asked? Because
I've
closed mouths don't get fed.
Well,
You got to ask people.
I have asked
shit.
to see him. Just been
No, FaceTime. Have you asked for FaceTime?
Not recently.
Have you ever asked for FaceTime? Quit playing with me and shit. This is the shit I'm talking
I
about.
just
Gee,
asked
it's a
basically
straight
to talk
question.
to him.
It's a straight question.
I talked to him
Have
on
you
the phone.
ever asked for
I
FaceTime?
don't know if I did that. No.
No, you haven't. So there's an idea.
I will try. I will certainly do it. But then if she responds to my emails, that would be good.
That's sad how folks take shit out on absolutely everybody in the family when it was just between her and your son.
Right.
It didn't have nothing to do with the grandma.
Yeah, so you shouldn't punish me.
And you were nice. You were a nice lady.
And my grandson loved me, so we had a great relationship.
I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
These young people say, that's how they are. They don't have the natural respect that we had for our elders.
No, not always. Nope. Hopefully they learn. They learn. We all have to learn sometimes.
Well, we can't be punking out.
No, I'm not punking out.
We got to make them respect us.
There you go.
Because that's where I'm at right now.
I know where you live.
My daughter respected me now.
Yeah.
Took a minute, though. But, after a while, you realize who family is.
Right. What's most important.
At the end of the DIA.
Right.
Family. Ain't nothing like family. Mama and daddy. The real ones that will put money in your pocket still while you're an adult.
There you
That
go.
will step up to the plate and help your ass.
Thank you.
While you're still an adult.
Unconditional love.
Well, okay, unconditional love. I had to say, hold on. That unconditionally, because when it comes to respect, no, that unconditional shit. Some of that unconditional shit can be tainted. I'm just saying. You got to respect me, so you can enjoy the conditions of my love. No, just playing.
You definitely have to practice tough love. But when I say unconditional love,
I know about that.
I mean that
I know how to do that.
Exactly.
And what happened? Things turned around.
Right. So but you're not going to stop loving.
Of course
because of whatever goes on.
No, I tossed and turned. I dreamed and I prayed every morning.
Yeah.
I prayed every morning, though. I prayed every morning that things will get how they need to get. Things will get right.
Yes.
Me and my daughter will be right back on track.
Yes.
But at the same time, I need what I need because this is what I give.
Mm-hmm.
I can see if I was all, what's that chick name that won that Oscar? What's that, Monique? What did she win the Oscar?
Oh, yeah, Monique?
What was that movie?
For,
What was that movie?
Precious?
Precious. I can see if I was a precious mama. I wasn't nowhere near a precious mama, so no.
Right.
No, I was.
Yeah, you were a good mom. Definitely.
Thank you. I was Felicia Rashad.
Good mother.
She didn't play.
And she,
right? Felicia Rashad, Bill Cosby.
No, she didn't play.
I was a Bill Cosby mom.
Right.
You're gonna do this. She looked cute, and but when she put her foot down, she put it down.
Right.
But they got their respect as parents.
Kids respect discipline too. Like they respect that no matter what.
Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they do. But
that shows love. Yes,
it does. So, with that said, T.I. showing too much love towards his daughter.
Isn't that something? They actually had it was on the 5 o'clock news this morning. Dr. Laura Berman was talking about T.I.
About?
And she had all kinds of things to say about how wrong she saw that mean, how his daughter is probably going to need a lot of counseling now and therapy because of you putting her on for doing that to her.
That was her health history.
Yes, that's private.
That is private.
That's private.
The state should be able to sue his ass just on that alone. The HIPAA law. The HIPAA law.
Right.
You are not to disclose.
Right.
A person's health records.
Right. Their medical condition. That's all. No, not at all.
Now, you're gonna have
that.
No.
I didn't.
No, he come off like he's smarter. A lot of people that talk loud and, well, not me, of course.
Oh, of course not you, right?
Well, boast. He's a boaster
Mm-hmm.
and all this hero type shit.
Right.
You know, usually are the ones that are control freaks.
I don't know. Maybe.
Don't know what they talking about.
Yeah.
They all wrong up here, is my point.
Obviously, he's wrong on that point. Definitely wrong on the way he handled that situation with your daughter, dude. Really? She's not a baby. She's not a child.
She just graduated high school, and now she's
Yeah.
gonna go off to college. And now all the dogs at the school know she's a virgin. Are you gonna sit in class with her? You gonna be in the dorms with her? What you what? You ain't in charge of when shit changes.
Thank you. And this is the narrative that she has to live with, starting off her college. Just get out of here.
Everybody gonna be talking about that. Everybody gonna
Everybody
try
is
to get
talking
her
about it.
drunk so they can break T.I.'s balls. Huh? That's what he did.
He needs to totally apologize and kind of.
I can't see him apologizing.
That's
I
crazy.
can't see him apologizing.
I can't believe he went on TV with that crap. That's crazy, dude.
They got fathers like that though.
Dang. And
Makes
and
you
you
wonder.
somehow think that's. I don't know what he thinks about it. I don't leave it alone.
Well,
Just
you know,
doesn't-
you brought it up.
No, you did, but I.
No.
You said.
Oh,
you,
I did. Well, you brought up what was on the news.
because I was
Well,
gonna.
I did bring it
I
up.
was going to
Okay.
tell you about it, and I was like, "Wow, Dion was just talking about this yesterday, and here they are talking about it on the news this morning."
A doctor is talking about it.
Right, and she looked in the camera and said his daughter's name and said, I will counsel you if you need some counseling. I'm here for you." She was serious. She was really upset.
He's gonna have issue with it because she's white.
Right.
He's gonna have issue with it, and so he's gonna be in her other ear saying, "You don't want to listen to that woman." That's a woman. Ain't have nothing to do with shit.
No.
Your wife's white. Your wife's mama white.
Right.
So he can't say that, but I can see him saying that some crooked letter eye shit. We can't hope for him to do the right thing.
No, he
He
didn't.
already did that shit.
Started this whole mess.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe he did that.
Me either. Why?
But you know.
dude? Why?
Well, you know, Tiny do what he say.
That's where I stopped. I was saying, and I was about to say that maybe that is part of the consequence of being kind of too submissive to a guy and not really.
The wrong type of guy. There's men you can be submissive to. You're not supposed
Right.
to be submissive to a chump, a
and-
clown
and
who's
just
cheated
allowing
on
them
you
to
over
just-
and over in public.
Yeah, just allowing them to just do no. That could be part of the whole thing that happens when you don't really stand up to a man.
You have to have self-esteem first. You can't be loving a dude so much to where you let him do your daughter like that. You know how sacred that shit is. You being a virgin, you only tell a guy that you trying to date you that you're a virgin, or maybe your close friend.
Right.
You don't go telling the whole world unless you told the whole world.
Right. That's so.
But he
tired of it.
bragging about he's bragging about it in a little stupid ass interview he having with some little hip hop radio station or whatever.
Wow.
And then he's saying how he goes with her to all her gyno doctor's appointments. And my thing is, are you sitting in there? Are you in there with her legs are straddled up? Or is the mom going and you in the lobby waiting to hear the verdict? What the hell? You did? No.
And then I just remembered the doctors made the point that there are all kinds of ways that
You can break your hymen.
break the hymen.
Hymen. I said
That
hymen.
you could be doing exercising, horseback
Ride a bike.
all sorts of ways.
So if it's broken, hold on. Here's the question, not to cut
Right.
you off.
Right,
What are you gonna do to her
exactly,
if it was?
exactly.
What? Cut her off?
And she's supposed to be what's she supposed to be worried about something happening or what is that? Are you putting that kind of stress on her? She said most girls don't get to whatever age he was talking about with that hymen intact because that's not the only way to break it. So that just goes to show his ignorance, so to speak, in that area. Totally ignorance on the whole subject.
We know he's ignorant.
Because you wouldn't have approached it that way. You would know that that's sacred, like you say. That's so private for a young woman.
He messed around on
young
TI.
woman you care about. You would want to keep. You would want to keep her sacred. You would want to keep her. Yeah, you would want to do that to her.
He's married to a weak woman. He's married to a woman whose self-esteem is so low she went and got blue eyes and shit. Some shit that's dangerous. She knew the situation. He's married to a woman who's insecure with her looks and all that. She's not a strong woman now. So, you know, she allowed this bullshit to go down and fearful of losing him without putting her foot down. No, you don't need to be you don't need to be going with her to her gynecologist appointment. And if she could be a virgin as long or as short as she wants to, what you gonna do if she ain't a virgin?
Thank you.
I mean, come on now. Come on now. I'm done with it. I'm done talking about her.
Wow.
Can we move on?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so you got Luenell.
Oh,
the comedian. Luenell the comedian. Mm-hmm. You know, she's been breaking her ass, busting her ass.
Is that what she said?
All around the world, being a comedian. You know, doing her craft as a comedian, professional comedian.
Okay.
All right. And here comes this Nene person, this personality who's been on a sitcom.
That's right.
Who has been in a play. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Broadway.
Okay. And who's made most of her money successfully on a reality show.
That's right.
Okay, so she's covered some platforms.
One of the number 1 reality shows.
And she holds the title of being one of the most popular
housewives. That's right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So, Luenell's argument is, well, hold on. She didn't take the proper steps to jump into my category. Oh, my God.
So, if she didn't take the steps she was supposed to, Luenell, how did she get there?
She took some other steps.
And got there anyway?
She didn't hop skip.
Not
Here's the thing. You have a look. You have a look. Because Cat Williams was effing with Tiffany Haddish. Same type of shit.
Exactly.
You ain't in charge of who makes what and who gets where.
And what steps to take. I mean, this is entertainment. This is popularity. This is not your call. You can't tell somebody how to get to the top. I mean, it doesn't even make sense that you would even go there. That's crazy. That's like you can tell the fans who to like. You can't do it. Right.
It's the fans you need to chastise.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to do it? You're going to really look ridiculous.
Yes.
You look ridiculous, and we're fans. I'm not even a fan of Nene anymore because of how she was treating her husband on camera.
Yeah.
I don't like that she wasn't even lovey-dovey and all this shit with her man.
She seemed changed, a lot different. So yeah, she's not like
she always did walk ahead of Greg. She walked ahead of him. Right. That woman ain't supposed to be walking ahead of her man.
Right.
Then in the Asian community.
And then she wants to complain
Hold
about
on.
He was my assistant. He's sick.
Well, I work for hospice, so that made me sick on the stomach. It made me angry when she whining and shit about, folks don't know how he is. When they talk to you about how they gonna change when it comes to the medication, when it comes to the entire situation. He's scheduled to die, possibly too early.
Right.
With a diagnosis.
Right.
When he feels like he's good, you know, he done lived this life. Now he's got a wife who's a millionaire and shit. And this is how, imagine all of that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Imagine looking at the end of your life. Possibly. Nothing compares to that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, he's mean to me. I'm gonna move. I don't. Me. Get the hell out of here, lady. Get out of here.
Pray, baby, pray. You need to get down on your knees.
Well, you know, she was a stripper. He was watching her as she slid down the pole.
True that.
Or grind on it. I can't see her big ass up on the pole sliding down shit.
There was those days.
I'm just saying. And then here's the thing, Luenell. Let's go back to Luenell.
Okay.
Now, when Nene got heckled, she did a show where she got heckled, y'all.
Mm-hmm. I remember. I recall.
And I don't know what happened because you know I don't think she's funny.
Yeah.
All she did on Atlanta Housewives was talking shit about people and folks laughing because she gagging about somebody. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could do that. I could bag on somebody, but you know, you throwing shade is what she was doing.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And she had her gay friend. I forgot his name. What was his name? Dallas or some shit.
The one she had in the very beginning of
Who she ain't? I don't even think they friends.
No, they stopped being friends even on the show very early on.
She had issues with a lot of her good friends.
She did.
Down to Cynthia, who's a cool ass chick.
Very much so. How you gonna have a problem with Cynthia?
But anyway, she would go back and forth talking about folks with him, and then Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kim wanted to be friends with folks, she you know she got issues.
Right.
She got some. Let's not forget she got some issues.
Right.
Now she got money. She can send them. She can probably have her lawyer come and talk to us and tell us stand down. I will. But all the shit we talking about, Nene, is past tense and it's on the internet.
Right.
Don't come for me, lady. I'm drinking.
I'm cool.
I'll take care of Greg.
You know, I still watch. I'm a fan of the show.
Whatever. them wigs though. She be having them thin front lace wigs. They're not even thick. They're just thin shit that she wants to try to have folks think they're her hair because they're thin lace, front lace. I don't give a damn. We know that shit is fake. Get out of here with the thin lace wigs. Look like a cat is sitting up there. Cat.
I was laughing, but somebody was talking about Heavenly said something about Quad. Quad got that Nene wig on.
You know, Quad need to quit it with that shit. I thought the bitch was Elvis. I thought she was an old Elvis when she came out with that little short. I mean, it was a bomb looking wig, but on her dark ass, no. Get out of here. Stop it. You are a non-motherfucking. When she came out, I thought she was gonna say, "Okay, I want this ring. I want this ring." Get out of here, man.
Wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
I want this ring. I think I want this ring. And then Jackie.
Oh yes.
She's demonetizing her man's balls. I mean, come on now. This is gonna be a woman that want to climb that tree. I'm just saying, cause
I think about that too. I'm thinking maybe you want to pull it back off of him.
nah, he gonna cheat on her ass again, and I'm gonna say bravo. Bravo.
You don't think he's supposed to have any input?
No, he's supposed to have say. He's supposed to be the king. He's supposed to treat him as such, and that's it. She keep coming home, doing her work and shit, and you don't see that big cloud of smoke right there? He's full of sex.
Thank you. So what will happen if he leaves? If he gone and you got that house all to yourself?
That's it. with her little ass.
Thank you.
She's the smallest mother sucker sitting on the porch.
Little pint size.
Get out of here. What's his name again? Her husband's name?
I should have asked me. I would have remembered.
You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I pray for him.
Yeah.
I pray that I never see his ass in person, huh?
Woo, what happens then?
He's takeable.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, I don't like cheating and none of
That's
that shit, but
That's a tree to climb.
if I was to ever see that dude in person, you leaving her ass right now.
Right?
Right Right now.
She needs to chill. She needs to come home from work.
I'm going to lecture his ass from across the street, bitch.
She needs to learn how to come home and spend time. Because he still keeps harping on that, which is one of the problems they had in the first time.
She's not interested like she should be as a wife.
She should be.
She carries the balls.
She
And all that power that he allotted her to have from not putting his foot down. He should have said, well, you know what? We need to separate. That's what he was supposed to do instead of cheating on her.
Right. Sure that.
We need to separate so she can see what the hell she had.
Right.
Okay? But instead, she made it easy for him to slip out.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it's right, but shit. I feel like they should have divorced. He should have divorced. And go and live your life, you tall tree, you all them branches. Oh my God. Oof. Woosah. Let me just chill. He's married. They're trying to work it out. But I'm here. I'm just saying. I like older men. Oh, and he chocolate. He chocolate. He perfect.
Is it Cliff? What's his name?
I don't know his name. Don't even matter because he married, girl.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, y'all. I don't want nobody else's husband. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, Lunel needs to, I don't know what she was thinking that she could show her haterade, and somehow that's going to make her look good, or it's going to take something away from Nene, or it's going to give you more fans, or I don't know.
Yeah,
what's the point?
What was Nene supposed to do?
Right.
Other than say, well, you know, look here, I'm going to offer you a job. I could have offered you a job now. Get out your feelings.
Right.
Get out your feelings, because Nene is realizing it somewhere. For her to hire a lot of other comedians and want to go on tour, she knows she ain't got that thing.
You're right.
But she got the coins.
Right.
She got the coins to catapult some folks. At least she's doing that.
True. And the other crazy thing is that those people seem to really like her husband a lot too. As she was talking about him behind the scenes doing such and so for her.
She's jealous of
they
that.
liked him
She's
more.
She's jealous of that. Remember,
right?
He can't even be friends with folks she ain't friends with no more. That's the bullshit.
Crazy.
And they look at him like he's Uncle Greg or Brother Greg, blah, blah. He got to not look over there because he'll lose her.
See?
He'll lose her. That's sad.
That is. That sounds like insecurity.
Well, you know, we know she's insecure, but she has those tendencies against her. I remember when she talked bad about Michael Jackson's sister, Apprentice.
Yeah, that's right.
She said, "You Ghostbuster looking bitch." I look like a ghost.
That's right. She was a
yeah, I ain't trying to feel sorry for her ass. Shit.
No.
Leave me alone, Nene. Don't come for me, though. Don't send your lawyers. I ain't got no money. Oh, I'm check to check, bitch. If you only knew. I eat healthy, though. I could teach you how to eat. All right, so we covered all the gossip.
I think so. I think we covered a lot.
All right, so what stories you got? Because I got a story of murder for hire.
Well, I think I got a couple. I don't have a lot today, but I came across this one where students are showing up to school drunk.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Pass me the wine. Hold on. What?
And they don't need somebody, and they're under 21, but they don't need anybody to take them to the store to get alcohol because they're getting drunk.
Wait. Are these high school students?
High school students.
Give
Thank
me the
you.
cork. Give me the cork.
I need some of that too.
Why did you bring tequila? What did you bring with that?
The tequila mix with margarita.
You should have brought your new Vitamix. I meant to tell you to do it, but you pissed me off.
Well, next time.
You pissed me off so tough to where I forgot to tell you to bring the Vitamix because I was going to show them how to make a green smoothie.
Whoa. Well, next time.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
So tomorrow morning, you and this little knucklehead right here gonna be here at 9. You're not gonna call me. You're not gonna call me.
Okay, we won't call. We will show.
And tell me how your armpits are moist. I don't want to hear it.
Oh God.
Go get the. Okay, well.
Oh. Anyway, these little knuckleheads are getting wasted.
Hold on. Get the tequila, the blender, and the ice, and the mix, and all the bullshit.
Bring it all, honey.
Woo-wee,
Let's
I'm
get
hot
this party started.
I'm just saying.
Woo! It's a weekend before the Veterans Day. A lot of us are off work Monday.
I'm gonna just say this: with all these lights on in here and this girdle, it is not working. It's not working, man.
And I'm looking at new jewelry pieces. I'm gonna have to go shopping.
I thought you wanted that piece and that piece.
I
You
do.
didn't get them.
I forgot. And I think I got some money today.
I'm just saying.
Let's take care of it. See?
So look, I sent a picture to my ex-husband, hoping that he would, purchase some shit for his wife. You know what he said?
What is that?
I'll wear jewelry. I said, hold on. Look,
Why would I send you female jewelry?
I'm trying to sell them, right? I says, well, you get your wife something. You get her something. Get all your daughters and shit. Your mama, your grand auntie and shit. Oh, no, they're good. Oh, my God. Well, how about you supporting me and shit? No, you'll be all right. I saw your video. I'm like, damn, family behave this shit.
You'll be all right. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious.
Who's on here? We gotta say hi to folks. Okay. La 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 la.
Why don't you use the new one?
What up, Wilford? What do you mean the new?
The new stand.
The newsstand is being used by the camera, rah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chills. Settle your nuts. What up, Pam? Kevin Thompson. What up, kid? We need. You know what? Real quick. I'm gonna talk. We need to talk about something men like to talk about.
Hi. I like to talk about men's.
And men. Let's talk about something for the men. Kyle, what? You're a guy. What should we talk about? Come on.
A cute face.
What?
A cute face.
That's stupid. A cute face.
Outfit.
What issue? No. What are men annoyed about when it comes to us women? Give me the tequila.
Well, yeah. What's on their minds? What's
Well,
really going
Give me
on?
the ice.
When men and women go to a fast food restaurant and the woman says she don't want anything and the guy orders a meal and the woman goes into his bag and eats up everything.
All right. I'm
So
gonna just say this. We didn't want that. We didn't want that. Okay, we didn't. But the thing is, you men out there who want to be stingy, shit smells good when you open up that bag. You know when we open our legs, same difference. Now they ask you a question. Look at her. Here, put your ice back in the freezer.
men, women have.
Where was it? Was it in the freezer?
We need a little bit more.
No, we don't. That's
We don't?
why the drinks don't be right, because you put all that damn ice in it.
Okay.
All right, you splashing all over the
Oh,
laptop.
sorry.
Gee whiz, man. Yes, I like to talk shit. What y'all got to say? Settle down. Don't
yes.
say nothing.
Affirmative.
I got something else to say.
Now, what? No, camera guy, you had your turn.
There's a lime in there. Can you bring a knife and the lime?
Bring the tray too. Don't break nothing.
I'm not gonna break anything, John.
Okay. Okay. What we need the damn lime for?
Give it that little flavor.
Oh,
It's backwards, ain't it?
look, I turned it around. Don't
Oh.
touch it. This is my blender.
I can't say that's your blender.
It is mine. I should. You guys, when something's going on with the camera and or whatever, and I go to touch it, and here come their hands. Oh, all these hands, man. Get back. Stand back, man.
Back, baby.
Gee whiz. Get off me. Look at her, she rocking. She just want to touch the shit. No, you can't touch it. What are you in my kitchen doing, bro?
Discovering America.
Don't give a person a knife that way. Feel like you're trying to cut me.
Yeah, you always.
Gee whiz.
Put
Wait,
it-
go get one of the little plastic tray things.
You put the cover
The
first
little
and-
plastic cutter, okay? It's behind the cutting board. All right. So anyway, you had some stories.
I was just talking about the students showing up to school wasted, and the school put out a warning about that. These little suckers are going to the Trader Joe's and buying bourbon vanilla extract and adding it to some Starbucks coffee to get a buzz on the way to school.
Whoa,
There is
Jack, that's
like-
a new. These kids are skilled, man. They sneaky
Yeah.
with their shit.
Aren't they find all kinds of ways to get a little wasted. and
Well,
get
that's
high.
better than sniffing paint
Yeah, definitely better than that.
and
Taking
sniffing
on
glue
ecstasies and stuff like that.
and glue
Oh yeah.
and the aerosol from the spray.
Oh yeah, and see some of those things you can't just go in the store and buy. I think I was at the 99-cent store or something, and they said, "Oh, you got to go to the counter to get that."
They're ruining it for the adults. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm a grown ass woman.
Thank you. I ain't got to go.
I come with bills and shit.
Oh, you might need to show you might need to show ID for some of that stuff.
I don't have my ID. I leave it in the car. Shit.
What? Yeah, because kids get high off of that. What? Glue? Kids, come on, y'all. Calm down. You don't need to be high for everything.
Let you tell it. They want to be high. They got shit going on at home that ain't even right. They mama 20.
Do that. Do
Got
that.
20-year-old stingy ass mama and shit.
That's true.
Grandmama 30 and shit.
They're gonna have to be my kids.
Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Ain't no granddaddy around.
Man.
Shit.
Jeez.
What else you got? Come on now. Remember, I'm not supposed to ask you that. You're supposed to keep them coming.
Yeah, well, you were talking about the sugar daddy site, right?
Oh, you wanted to get you a little taste of the sugar daddy?
A little bit of that. A little bit of that. So supposedly
Copycat.
a teacher.
Hold on. Camera guy, we need 2 new glasses.
Yeah, we need some glasses for that.
Just 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, so a teacher, I guess, had a side hustle when she was using the sugar daddy site, going on there and
A teacher?
a teacher.
Oh, I didn't know it was a teacher. I thought you said it was a parent.
She
Come
was
on.
A teacher.
Go
She
get
was-
2 glasses, bro.
She had guys driving all the way from Georgia to
Wow.
yeah. So
See, hold on. This is why we need to watch these teachers and shit.
some
Oh.
of these teachers are young too now. Nowadays, all these young women are these are
They're in their 20s.
Yeah,
Like
20s, 30s. Some of them are
mid-
messing with the kids. That's a big problem too nowadays. Anyway, so one day she runs into one of the side hustles she was making, dropping his kid off. So they both said, "Oh yeah, I know you. You too."
Who solved the story though? That's the bullshit part. You got to think about that part.
Who solved the story?
No, who solved the story? How is it that you're telling the story?
I don't know. It was posted in this website.
Sound like some fake shit to me. I'm just saying.
Posted in this website like a Florida, Georgia thing. You know how they go. Everything happens up in Georgia.
Well, I guess
Florida.
a friend is telling the business. Maybe a friend
Maybe.
of one of them is telling the business.
Maybe. Yeah. She bumped into one of her sugar daddies, dropping his kid off.
Wow, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it was staying in Florida, you know, I know I mentioned this story to you, but to the fans, this man was having sex with a van.
A van? What do you mean?
Van. He was wearing some black shorts and some black shoes. He pulled down his shorts and he put his genitals in the front grill
Ow!
of a red van that was parked on the side of the road. And the woman called the police. And I guess it was so good, he passed out on the yard afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine?
Wait, no, I can't.
Yeah, what is up with that?
You know, he's a man of steel.
And the owner of the van didn't know dude either, so I guess that was maybe he.
So he effing somebody else's van?
Yeah.
I'm calling the police.
I thank you.
Someone's raping my car.
Then he landed in my yard half naked, you know, after he
Oh my God, he
get
should be
off.
all scraped up and bloodied up.
Oh. Ugh.
The stories you find. There's nothing funny about that shit. Gee whiz, man. You got
Crazy.
anything funny?
Funny. Do we have funny?
Wow, this is it. I just eyeballed it.
you got it right off the
You
first
like
line.
it?
It's good, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, let's hear your story.
No, you ain't getting no work.
Well,
Y'all see the shit I'm dealing
you
with?
said you want funny
I
stories.
want to be entertained, and I can't be.
Well, this guy,
She comes with.
this man here, his daughter,
Oh, this sexiness finna be over? I'm just saying.
he was arrested after he sent long text messages to his juvenile daughter's boyfriends, and he threatened violence and mutilation against her. So I guess he found his daughter texting with a boy. These are young kids, they're like 12 and 13 or something. And the father wants to nip that in the bud. So he pretends like he's a daughter and goes on texting this little boy, and the little boy kind of figured out he asked her about sex.
Oh, hold on. You told me this story,
Right.
and it was on camera,
It was?
wasn't it?
No. It wasn't.
Two against one. This is the bullshit.
No, so he was sending threatening messages at the boy, trying to pretend like first he wanted to find out if something happened between him and his daughter. So he had asked questions about it. The little boy goes, "No, we never did that. We never did anything like that." So he kind of figured out that wasn't the little girl texting him, and it was this guy. And then he started threatening dude, and I guess got
I'm
reported.
confused. I interrupt you, so I'm confused with the story.
Yeah, so again, this father, his daughter, was in a relationship with a 13-year-old. So
Whoa. Okay, his daughter
right,
was in a relationship with a 13-year-old.
just a dating relationship.
Oh, you spit on me.
I'm
Gee
sorry.
whiz.
A dating relationship.
How old is the daughter?
She's the same age, about 12.
What? The damn 12-year-old doing online, talking to some damn body. Let's start with A around this piece. No. That wouldn't have worked for me as a
I guess
parent.
they were 7th graders.
No, you're not going to be online talking to folks. Get your ass in the room, do your reading and your homework.
This wasn't
watch
online. This was
SpongeBob.
text messaging on her phone. I guess all kids got phones.
You can block text messages
Yeah.
when it comes to the phone shit.
Yeah, you can.
So my daughter, lucky she better be lucky she 28 right now.
They met through a mutual friend and FaceTiming. So they was FaceTiming, I guess, and she met him that way through another one of their friends or whatever. And so yeah, the father was trying to find a way to I guess break this whole thing off.
Infiltrate.
Yeah, that's right. And he was like, "Oh, I will beat you down," threatening him and all that.
The old school cock block.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know how to cock block like an old.
He looked kind of rough though. I don't know if I
He look like he crack.
Yeah, he do look like he.
So the audience.
He look kind of off.
He looks like he will.
I think the camera.
Oh. Don't throw the damn laptop, my dumb ass. Yes, there you go. You do Facebook,
Yeah,
you
but
do
they arrested him
Facebook.
for it though. You know, so you got to be careful, Dad, when you when you're trying to defend your daughters and stuff. You got to do it discreetly.
Well, you know, you're not supposed to go threatening a child.
No.
You're not supposed to threaten anyone online. That's a terrorist threat. You can go to jail for that.
No, absolutely. Remember that door licking incident that happened in California?
Oh my God.
There was
Licking
one
the
in
door.
Florida.
Don't lick my door, bro.
This man was recorded
I
about
got something you
6
can lick.
o'clock in the morning. Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Standing outside a homeowner's front door. He's leaning in to lick the video doorbell.
When you say the word lick, I mean
He's licking the ring? Oh, you know, Ring, that new video doorbell system.
Yeah.
He was licking that. He was holding a stack of newspapers or a phone book, and he just every few seconds he licked the door.
Adrenaline rush for that shit.
He
Woo-wee!
used to live in that neighborhood or something. Somebody said he's homeless now, so he probably got some issues, you know. So.
But why you want to lick the door knob, the doorbell?
know.
What are you getting out of that?
What does that remind you of?
I want to know. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, but the police kind of, you know.
This girdle is making my boobs look like little petunias. I don't like it.
Oh Lord, little
I'm
petunias.
just saying.
No,
Little potatoes.
that dress is cute. I really like it.
Well, it's the girdle thing I shouldn't have put it on. I should have just let it all be what it is.
It looks okay to me. It doesn't feel good.
Well, I feel fake.
Oh
I don't, I'm a real chick
no.
with rolls.
Well, I got. Real
That's why
rolls.
what.
Look, this is real.
We're not talking about you right now. Can we stay focused on my rolls versus
Okay.
you don't have any rolls with your dress. This is the bullshit, man. I had 3. The camera boy says, "Well, now that you have that on, all the rolls aren't showing as much." I'm like, shut up with your deep voice. Get away. Go outside. We don't need a camera guy. We got Logitech now. So you think, all right, let me tell my story.
Yeah.
Let me tell my story, man.
What do
Gee
you got?
whiz. Camera guy, Oprah's camera guy didn't leave the room.
Yeah. Where's a camera guy supposed to be in sight
Where'd
Our
you
site
go? Where
the
you
whole
what are you?
time?
Don't be walking out through my crib, bro.
Okay.
Did is my panty drawers locked? Shit, what- don't play. All right, stay here. Leave that alone. Gee whiz, man. All right. This story is about a couple named Chrissy and David. All right.
Okay.
When they first met, she was bubbly boo. Nice, happy chick in college, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got married and shit. Was married about 19, almost 20 years. Huh? Well, his job calls for him to do a lot of traveling.
Okay.
All right. He did a lot of traveling, and for the most part, he would travel like almost like it was almost usually like a state away.
Okay.
Okay. So he had plenty of opportunities to move in that main state that he would always travel to. All right. Well, she was the type of girl that was close to her mom and dad. The cord was never cut. Imagine marrying somebody connected to their mom and dad so tough to where they don't want to leave the city. And you keep having kids. And he got 4 daughters with her ass at this point. All right?
Yeah.
And he making money moves.
Okay.
And at the same time, she's starting to become a gripe. Well, when your penis ain't around, that's the type of shit that happens.
That does.
I'm just saying. I'm a Gemini. What are you, Capricorn?
Capricorn.
When you was married, didn't you need that penis to be around?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. We said I do. Boo boo. Y'all are the only ones that have I do for a reason. We say I do to the right. Boo boo, babe. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So anyway.
You didn't have any lapses.
TMI. Tell us more.
No more.
So anyway, they don't need to know we both freaks.
No.
My freak days are over. They're gone. Come on. I've washed them away. Anyway, back to the story.
I'm just
of the murdering bitch.
I'm waiting. I'm just with bated breath.
All right, so okay. She never wanted to move away from her parents and shit. So her mom and dad, they lived in the Cleveland area.
Hey, that's my area.
Okay, well, she didn't want to leave there. She chose, but finally he was like, look, we need to move because all this traveling, all this money, and we got all these kids. So she says, okay, we can move to Baltimore. Then that's when she was showing how she wasn't happy once they moved to Baltimore.
Oh.
You know? She started pushing buttons to the kids and him, pushing buttons.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? You know how some women get. If they want their way, they start shit. And there's some men are like that too. Those are the ones that are bitch made. I stay clear away from them. I need a man of the house, baby. When he say goes, but he says it nicely with a kiss, and he sucks my lips when he says it. Anyway, so she started pushing.
It's up over there.
No, he's just a little pervert. We're gonna find him a little white girl. Remember, he like white girls.
That's right.
We got to find him a white girl. Don't drool on my every word. Could you ignore this kid? Gee whiz. Husband would try to do that. Okay, so as a good man, there's a lot of good men out there. I love you, men. I love men. Right? You love men? Men love men.
Absolutely.
Woo!
So happy that they're men.
I mean, especially a man that can take charge and make decisions and all this hero shit. But anyway, let me get back to the story. I don't want to seem thirsty. I'm just saying. Okay, so he was trying to figure out, how can I change the dynamic of my family? My wife is at home picking on my daughters and shit, and she picking on me. I have to leave town, and this, I need to figure out how to change the dynamics, right?
Right.
So,
thinking like a man, that's cool. Trying to work it all out.
It ended up not working out.
Oh.
Okay, so they separated.
Oh no.
Okay, so during the separation, she's becoming more of a beast.
And who's keeping the kids? I wonder. I guess they're sharing.
No, they separated. She's becoming more of a beast.
Wow.
He's working, doing his thing, raising his, still sitting, giving money and all this shit during the separation. I separated for a year.
Yeah.
I was nice, but he was being a beast. That's why he never got none during that separation.
Ooh.
So we separated for a whole year. I was celibate for a whole year. And he called him being a beast. Okay, well, you can't get this shit back. No more this shit. We know this is two people ain't wait, they get set, they can go to counseling. Well, you know, you're a counselor by trade.
Oh.
We shouldn't be in this situation. You got a good wife. Anyway, they said about me.
Another story for another
Can
time.
I finish the story?
Please.
Jeez whiz, man. Oh, I need the glasses. Okay. Okay, so during the separation, so they ended up getting a full divorce. But during that separation, he ended up finding a gem, a diamond in the rough. You know, men will find another mother sucker.
Oh,
Just
no.
like a woman too, but he found, and he was a nice man too, good looking dude and nice. He ended up finding him another woman who was nice, peaceful, gentle. You know, she had a son that she was raising. You know, and he was like, shit, I can't let her get away just because I'm separated. I'm still married. I can't let her get away. Not this one. No, this is my ideal woman. Right?
Right.
So the wife, Chrissy, little innocent name to prove it guilty with her crazy ass. Chrissy found out about him having a girlfriend,
That's the worst.
and now she don't want to sign the divorce papers.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
She had 4 kids, so I understand where she was at.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where she was at, but at the same time, bitch, you know, I don't like women like that.
Me either.
I don't like men like that, women like that. I don't like people like that.
Yeah, don't want you to be happy because unless you're happy with me, and if I can't have you, nobody can.
Oh. So anyway, so she wouldn't sign the papers. So finally, she signed the papers so he could get his divorce from her punk ass. So 6 months after that divorce shit, he married homegirl.
Ooh.
Let's call her Linda.
Ooh.
Let's call her Patricia.
Lucky Linda.
Let's call her Mary. Let's call her Diana.
Let's call her Mrs. now.
Mrs. David.
Mrs.
Okay,
David,
let's call
right.
So Mrs. David landed that apple. Okay. So she already had a son. So the thing is now, Chrissy's daughters get to go over there with the new Mrs. David. Nice lady. Pleasant woman.
Wow.
Accepting his daughters. Accepting them when they come over. Just imagine. A lady who's nothing like your mom, but she's with your dad and she actually hugs you.
Right.
And it's warm and it's loving and it's caring. All the shit your mama's supposed to be.
Right.
Right? So the oldest daughter, the mom was picking on the oldest daughter. Kept calling the police on the oldest daughter all the time.
Right.
So during one of these visits, the girls would go visit him and her. When it's time to go back, this one visit, the oldest daughter says, I'm not going. I'm not going. I don't want to go back.
Wow.
So homeboy was like torn. Because he keeps hearing all this shit and you keep calling the police on my daughter. And she doesn't want to go back. Fuck it. She's not going.
Taking out her anger on the oldest daughter, sounds like.
Yeah. So, him and his new wife decided, you don't have to go. Knowing that, this is a felony in Massachusetts where they are now. Michigan, Massachusetts, wherever the fuck.
Baltimore?
No. He was married and he moved. He's in Michigan or Massachusetts.
Okay.
I think it's Michigan. I can mess up a story. You know I can. Did I take the notes on where they moved?
It's okay. It's okay. You get the understanding.
Anywho, that's why I need to watch the shit. So I'm good on gossip. I'm good on remembering the shit I saw. So, let me see. We still got viewers. How many viewers? Oh shit. Ooh, we got some viewers, baby. I gotta check on y'all, cause All right,
see you out there. Thank you.
So anyway, I I know there's some people saying, Dion, could you hurry up? Don't type on me.
Yeah, hurry up and get this story out.
Don't type on me, because you know I'm a brat.
We're all
I
like,
will talk
we
shit.
all sitting there
I
like,
will block, drop, kick your
what?
ass. I'm just saying.
What?
No, it's kind of tedious, but it's murder for hire.
Go ahead.
So let me get to it as I drink my huh?
Story's coming.
The camera guy shifted from foot to foot. So there was the father. They knew that this is not cool. Not going by what the judge put in place and shit. And when it comes to where they live, and nowhere in history, you're interfering with it. Just stop it. Nowhere in history where a father was granted custody.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Michigan law or whatever.
Really?
After it's been put in stone that the mother gets full custody and all this shit. Well, the shit was overturned.
Wow. In this case, they overturned it. Good for them.
So they got the
Good for
oldest
the
daughter. He got the oldest.
Mm.
So she get to stay with her dad.
See?
Yes, right? Well, now she started messing with the second oldest.
Oh, no. What is wrong with this woman?
Cray. What? Why are you interrupting my story, bro? Well, nothing's showing. Everything's good. If my boob ain't out, I said don't interrupt me, bro. Gee, where?
Me.
What?
It was me showing, I guess.
What you had showing?
I guess it was.
Are you ready for it? Gee, Wes, could you not?
Thank you. Sorry about
Show
that.
a little thigh. Gee, Wes, man. Look, don't interrupt again. The audience they gonna go crazy on you. All right, so where was I at?
She started messing with the second oldest daughter. The next
Okay,
oldest.
so she started messing with the second oldest. So now, homeboy's like, and his new wife, who's loving and caring, said, we need to get all of them.
Oh.
Right?
Ooh.
So they take her back to court, got getting ready to get all the kids.
Oh my God.
Well, let's go over to Chrissy, the punk ass. Chrissy, she's on Facebook. And now Facebook, this is when Facebook changed to allowing you to hook up with folks from high school. They changed their software or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. So she ended up seeing a guy that she went to school with
Okay.
in high school. Okay. I should make sure I look cute. All right. So she decided she wanna start talking to him, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing? How you been? Blah blah blah." Well, I'm separated right now. I'm going through some shit with my ex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on? She says, "Well, he's taking my kids. Blah blah blah. Woo woo woo." He was like, "Well, don't worry about it. Let's just save up your money and hire a hitman." Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud.
Whoa.
That's what. Her
That's
high school.
not funny.
You and I know it ain't. It ain't no shit you type with your dumb ass.
Who would say that to anybody?
A dumb ass. This is a man though
Ew.
that she went to high school with. Some people don't mature.
No, and some people have that hidden. Yeah.
But that ain't something you say. Just like what Nene said to her heckler when she was doing comedy. I hope you get raped by your Uber driver.
Who thinks like that?
That's some evil shit, man. You don't say that.
That's
What's going on with you? You got bad breath under those veneers. I'm just saying.
Counseling, therapy.
She needs real teeth around this
Security.
bitch. Okay.
Lady.
So anyway, so she was like, ha ha ha, he he he.
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing.
What?
Well, she ends up contacting him a week later.
Okay.
Okay. Let me look at my notes so I can make sure. Okay, he joked about hiring a hitman, laugh out loud. 3 hours later, my bad!
3 hours later.
3 hours later, she asked him to meet with her father for lunch. I'm glad I looked at my notes. And he agreed. He was wondering, well, this is suspicious. We'll meet with your father for lunch. I wonder if it has anything to do with that hitman statement. you know. I told you this shit was juicy. It's juicy, baby. So he agreed. Then her father offered. Okay. So they get so he goes to this restaurant, meets with her father. They chit chatting a little bit.
Okay.
And then the father offered him some thousands from the insurance policy.
Some thousands.
Some thousands, right?
Huh.
Yet he would give him $2,000 prior, and then a month after, you know, he would give him the rest. And the life insurance policy was for $1 million. Okay.
So,
Her father was an ex-cop. What's your question?
so give him this money for what?
Murder, shoot him. We want you to shoot him in the head. My bad, I forgot that part.
I was going to say, wow, to shoot him.
So the father wanted to offer him some money to kill my son-in-law.
Wow.
So the father met him. The daughter, Miss Chrissy, bitch didn't show up for the luncheon.
Now we know why she crazy.
And she's connected to the hip with her daddy.
Yeah.
Well, don't get with a chick who's close to her parents, y'all. It's safe to say, and if he was an ex-cop, it's safe to say.
Wow.
All right, so so a month after her father was okay, so the friend, he was like, "Ooh, shit, this is some bullshit. I ain't no murderer. I was just playing. Laugh out loud."
Well,
So what he do? He went to the cops.
Oh.
His little bitch ass reported it.
I'm glad he did.
I am too.
I'm glad he did.
I'm just saying.
Somebody in that mix had some brains.
He reported the shit to the cops. Then the cops said, "Okay, wait till they reapproach you." And then she Skyped him again.
Oh.
And his dumbass, the cop says, "Okay, wait till she calls you again, and we need you to record it."
Okay.
Well, his dumbass forgot to hit record with his cell phone.
So he had to do it another time.
He had to do it again. He has to call her.
All right.
To bring up the conversation.
I forgot what you said. Can you come back?
And I forgot how to tell you how he did it.
And we meet again.
My thing is, my dumbass forgot how to tell you how he did it. So, with two dumbasses. So he called back. Wait, in Maryland, he was engaged to for 6 weeks after the divorce. He was married 6 months later. Okay. So now I got to go off of what the hell I remember. Because I wrote the shit backwards from what I told you guys. So here's the thing. So now that, don't start that shit. It's Big Bill. Who the hell is that? That sounds like some gay shit to me. Big Bill?
There's some cowbell.
Excuse me, I don't mean to drop the F-bombs, but Big Bill is calling our camera guy.
Ooh. Bill and
Hold on, I need a drink.
Oh, God.
Where was I at?
So now you remembering after he called them, he had to redo the whole thing because he forgot to record it.
Okay. So he did that.
Okay.
So now, they're scheduled to meet. He says, okay. Well, I think I have the right person for you. All right. So that's gonna be the detective.
Okay.
So now the shit is all recorded. And he goes back to the police station. She'll tell them everything and lets them hear the recording and everything. They're like, okay, cool. But here's the thing. You got to get her to come to this meeting too. With the dad. And they says, okay, so, oh my God, guess what they had to do? They had to called his house, the husband, David.
The ex,
It's David. But the wife answered. David is out of town doing his thing he normally does. He's working, right? He's out of town.
Right.
So they say to the new wife, look, David is all right. They started it like that. She says, had they started it with someone was trying to kill him, she said she would have dropped to the ground.
Yeah,
She said, look, David is all right. David, all right. This is the police department, blah, 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 blah. We
Right.
need to talk to you about some things.
First things first.
And
yeah.
we need you to get a hold of David ASAP. Okay? But here's the thing. Your husband is all right, but there's been a
Murder for hire.
murder for hire,
Mm.
and it's his ex-wife.
Ugh.
So we need you to call him, and he needs to send some pictures and stage his own death pics. Bitch.
Mm. Wow.
You need to call him and say he needs to stage his own death pics and tell him the whole shit that's going on. And I'll be here. So they came over. They said, we're going to come over, though, before you make this call. So you can call him, and if he needs to talk to us or whatever.
Mm.
So she called him. He's in his own hotel room, bitch.
Mm.
Honey, you need to sit down for this.
Really?
You need to sit down for this,
Oh
honey.
my goodness. Yeah.
So he sits down. She says, okay, Chrissy hired someone to kill you
Whoa.
because we're trying to get the kids.
Wow.
There's a detective here. I'm stuttering like it's me. There's a
That's
detective here, and he needs you to do some staging your own death pics, so we can send it to them, and they can have a crime person distort the pictures, put blood and everything with it. But we need you to do your own pictures
Mm.
and send it back to us. Oh my God. So he said, he was like, for a minute he was,
You couldn't believe it, huh?
he was like numbed, stunned with the situation. What?
Right.
Shit, are they outside the door right now? What, do they know where I'm at right now? You know what, can you imagine what was going through his head?
Right.
Gee whiz, man. So he says he ended up coming out of his little numbness, and he just laid. He said he laid on the floor and started taking pictures.
Like he was dead.
Right?
Oh God.
So one of the pictures ended up sticking, and it had to be kind of realistic looking because homegirl's father is an ex-freaking cop, retired cop with his old ass.
Right.
Okay, so he knows.
He should be able to. Yeah.
Oh my God. Ooh, ooh, Facebook need to hear about this one.
Wow.
I can tell this one, Vincent. Let me read it. Let me look at it. Let me see it. I won't drink too much. So, okay. So now here everything comes. So he sent some pictures back. And one of them pictures, I was like, okay, that one. I was even, I approved the one that they used. Tell me that shit.
Really? It's the
I
same
said,
one you
okay,
like.
that one. And it was the one he was like this.
Oh, he really looked like he was gone.
So they just threw a dash of blood on him, like a circle of blood, and some blood coming from his head and some droplets.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Staged that one.
yes. So no, he wasn't even there. He staged and they did the.
I'm saying that the photographer.
Yeah, they
the
threw
crime
blood.
photographer,
Yeah, they
whatever.
threw blood on it. So
Yeah.
anyway, so you guys don't think everybody's with this killing folks. Everybody ain't with that shit.
Mm-mm.
Everybody ain't with that shit. I don't care how much money you giving them, they ain't with that shit. So don't be trying to murder nobody. Just break up with them. Let that be it now.
Right.
Gee whiz, man. Come on now, brother. All right. So they says, okay, we got a picture. We're gonna use this one.
Okay.
This is the one you're gonna take. So homeboy who's got all this shit going, he was like, okay, call her. Call the father. No, call her.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need her there.
Okay.
You know, but you need to bring up the life insurance thing.
Right.
So Skype her ass.
Okay.
So he Skyped her and he saw her rummaging. She was rummaging around looking for the life insurance policy because he brought the shit up. He says, okay, hey, all right. Well, here's the thing. The guy wants to make sure that you got that life insurance policy and he wants to see it. So when we meet up, he wants to see it.
Mm.
Right? And he was like, she was like, okay. So she was scrummaging around looking for the shit. He was like, now you're going to be there, right? We got to meet up because, you know, these aren't the type of people you want to play with. Yeah. So she was like, no, we're going to be there. Me and my dad, we're going to be there. So the day before the shit go down, she called his ass, say, I'm not going to be able to make it. Police said, nope, you got to convince this bitch that she got to be there.
Thank you.
She got to be there, right? So he convinced her. So her and her dad show up. And they Corolla and shit. It was some type of Corolla.
Mm-hmm.
So they show up to where he needed them to pick him up so he can get in the car and then go to the meeting spot for the hitman.
Mm.
So the hitman, who is a private detective, gets in the car. He says, okay, you know, he fast talking him and shit, and he's saying specific shit. He's like, so why you want, so hold on, so why do you want this dude killed? You know, what, why is this so serious? What the hell did he do? He says, you know, well, you know, he's a jerk. He's taking my grandkids from my daughter, you know. He's just doing a lot of shit, man. Causing a lot of heartache. And my daughter doesn't deserve it. So, you know. He was like, okay, well, you know, this is a done deal once I do it. Where's that life insurance policy? I need to make sure I'm going to get my money. So, you know, he kept it like that. He was real raunchy with this shit.
Smart.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it's right here. It's right here. He was like, and because he says I had to come down here twice, you know, I spent $900. I need, you know, I need to get $900 more for this flight because she canceled the other meeting. You know, talking about she couldn't make it, so I need some more money. $900 more. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
So then, homeboy, her buddy from high school, he says, okay, I forgot to tell y'all this. But he says, hold on, before you guys get started, I'm finna get out of the car. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to know nothing about none of this shit. So he gets out.
Okay.
So he's walking away from the car and shit. So then that's when this other shit's transpired. So right when he agreed to give him $900 more, and he explained why he wanted to have him killed.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the police. 900 police cars.
Oh.
So he's like, what the hell's going on? You guys set me up. You set me up. And the daughter's in the back. No, we have nothing to do with this. No, we have no idea what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
That's how that shit ended.
They got their asses.
Well, the father, he only got 9 years, and the daughter only got 10. Ain't that some bullshit?
Wow. They must have been right.
Now, piece of hair, because you
OBTV, y'all.
We are out. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Okay now.
And hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Hit like and subscribe.
That was a